doing, bro? What's good, fam? How's everything going today? It's a beautiful day. Man, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful. Not a fucking cloud in the sky. About fucking 80 degrees. Sun's out. I'm baking though, man. I'm baking. Shit. Shit got to be. Got to be tanned and shit. It's hot as fuck out here, bro. Nah. What's up? What's good? What's good? NorCal Jesse, how you doing, big dog? How's everything going? Last time I did live, I realized something. And this for anybody that's blogging, just a heads up. Whenever you go live, make sure you're not doing it during prime time. AKA when Docs is on. Man. yo shit ain't gonna get no views. I'm just playing. On the real, man, I actually tuned out because I realized he was on. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go watch that. Nah, I'm just playing. Yo, man, so a couple things happened since the last I talked to y'all. We hired a special teams coordinator from the Broncos who was complete ass. Everybody keeps saying, yo, we don't know, maybe he didn't have the pieces in place, and I hear you there. I get that. I could get behind that, you know, maybe he needs the right pieces. But 30th in the fucking league, bro. 30th in the fucking league, bro. God damn. Nah. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's basically the only questionable call I've had so far this offseason when it comes to the coaching hires. That's literally it. That's it. That's the only one so far. Everyone else, man, including this new defensive back coach that we picked up, they look promising. They look like good decisions. They look like good moves from this front office. So I'm happy to see that we're making moves in the right direction. I mean, so that actually is something nice to see, but there's always going to be a but, you know, that one little bump in the road with this special teams coordinator. I mean the a couple years before that they were ranked like 10th in the league or some shit like that, 11th or 12th, somewhere around there, top 15. I know that much. They were decent, you know, so I guess you could say maybe it was the injuries that piled up on the Broncos side last year when it came to special teams, so you could attribute that to. But 30th in the fucking league? 30th. That means there was just one team that was more shittier than them. That's... I'm a little worried there. I'm not going to front. I'm a little worried there. I mean, anybody says they ain't worried about it, I mean, they're seeing it through positive fucking sunglasses, bro. I mean, I ain't got no sunglasses on. I'm just looking at what I fucking reading. From what I'm reading, he didn't do that damn of a fucking good job last year. You know, injuries or not. But hey, yo, this front office, they know what they're doing. I'm hoping. Like I said, that's the only complaint I've had. That's the only negative thing I've seen. The defensive back coach we picked up, pretty solid. He's actually, I think his defensive backfield was ranked like 14th or something in the league. But that's not bad, man. I mean, it's our secondary was decent this year, but one thing I really am frustrated with our secondary when it came to this year, when it came to game after game after game, was the inability to make an interception. Hell, get a turnover even when we were knocking the ball out of the players' hands, like, you know, and trying to force a fumble, some bullshit would happen where they would get the ball back. Nothing ever rolls our way. Very fucking frustrating. We need to learn how to capitalize on that shit and how to force turnovers, period. So I think that should be an emphasis on our defensive back coach and on our defensive coaching staff. work on getting the ball back. Get this offense more chances and shots at scoring and getting points up on the board. Above all else, I think that's the one thing we should focus on. All right, let's go ahead and go into the chat, see what's going on, see what's cooking. Driving home from work, bro. Hey, Manny, be safe out there, brother. Be safe out there. J-Dog, yeah, it's just the special teams, yeah, man. Raider Ray, what's up, bro? How you doing? Alan Maxwell, any idea what happened to that Chris Ash dude? Chris Ash is that Chris Ash. Yeah. Here we go. Huh. Chris Ash is an American coach for the defensive backs for the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, that's him, right? Chris Ash, defensive back coach. See, I forgot his fucking name, dude, and that's weird. Chris Ash, that's a very basic name that you should be able to remember, you know? Sounds like, you know, a very, what do you call it? Brain seed name where just, you should be able to fucking remember that, but it slipped my fucking mind, man. Shit like that, I don't know what's up, but that just slipped my mind. Yeah, Chris Ash, that's him. What up, Raider John? How's it going, bro? It's going good. I thought they actually hired him in the other day, but they got that Simmons. Las Vegas Raiders hiring former Ohio State defensive coordinator. Yeah, they did hire him, didn't they? January, February. No, you're right. Holy shit. Yo. The fuck? Oh, dude. I'm all over the place. You serious? Raiders hiring former Jaguars DB coach Chris Ash as their DB's coach. No. Yeah, okay. So it says that we hired him, and then it goes back on it. He said Simmons, right? Yo, the fuck? Raiders hiring Jason Simmons as defensive pass game coordinator. Oh, no, he's a pass game coordinator, guys. Defensive back coach works directly with the defensive backs. Defensive pass coordinator works with the entire secondary, including safeties, cornerbacks, also linebackers that drop into coverage, other stuff like that, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they hired both of them, man. Defensive passing game coordinator. All right. Yeah, so still sounds like a good move. I like both of them, man. Simmons wasn't he a former player? Was, right? That sounds like a good move, guys. Damn. I mean, you're covering both bases, if I'm not mistaken, right? So they got both. Yeah, they got both. What's up, every time I wouldn't read too much into the ST coach they just hired. He's plenty of experience on the first start. So yeah, you know what? You're right. You know what? You know, Jason Smith. Hey, honestly, man, the more I think about it, I never even put that into thought. Like when he first got there, it looked like the special teams were actually up there. So it's another one of those picks that you look early on when they first started at that particular coaching position. I guess you could say it was a lot better then than it is now, and a lot of things can happen between then and now. So yeah, good point, man. Good point. Yeah, I respect that, man. Way to work with my view, man. Way to work with my view. I'm looking at things differently now. Good point. Maybe. Yeah. Nah, man. They got them both. Yeah, they got them both. Of course, hiring Jason Simmons as defensive passing game coordinator. So yeah, they, if I'm not mistaken, they hired both of them. Defensive. So I'm ex- I'm excited to see the complete difference on offense. Yeah, if I'm not if I'm not reading into this correctly, guys, from the it says both reports that we hired Jordan wait no Jason Simmons. Oh yeah, nah, that ain't him. Never mind. No, yeah, Jason Simmons. I don't know why, but I thought he was a former player. I could have sworn I heard his name before. But yeah, Jason Simmons. We already that's confirmed that we did hire him. That just came out right now. Raiders hiring Jason Simmons as defensive pass game coordinator. But I also got Chris Ash. Let me see. Hiring former Ohio State defensive coordinator Chris Ash as defensive backs coach. Hmm. Yeah, that was 3 days ago. We hired him. Yo, so if we hired both, dude, we're making moves to actually improve the secondary and improve the defense. If that's the case, if we actually hired both these guys for just that particular position class, that's those are big moves, guys. That's fucking big moves. Like that's on some we gonna get this shit right type stuff. I'm All right, I'm excited to see a completely different offense. You and me both, J Dog. On the real, that's the one thing I'm really looking forward to, guys. I can't wait to see what this offense is gonna look like, man. I mean, let's be real about this. Every single fucking game, you were gonna see the same 3 fucking plays. There were gonna be a couple of different ones sprinkled in there, but you're gonna see the same fucking 3 plays. You're gonna see Zay Jones running across the side over there. You're gonna see fucking Hunter Renfro breaking some dude's ankles. He does the same play over and over and over again, but he always wins that one. I'll give you that. He always wins that one. And he does that little run this way, run that way, run this way, run that way. Okay, now I'm gonna go this way and then catch the ball. Zay Jones, and then again with another one of the ones was basically what the fuck. Deshaun Watson, I know he always runs a straight line basically, so his shit doesn't really change. So that was basically the same shit, typical shit. Darren Waller though, his I think he was the one we moved around a lot. Actually changed the game plan for him every time we actually went into a game. I think he actually ran different routes, did different situations. I never really saw him in the same position twice, except for with this little dump off, which every time he ran it, he never got the ball. The one time that the car actually passed it to when that route was getting ran, Foster Moreau was the one that caught it, and he made a big ass fucking gain in that Charger game. So like, I mean, there is little wrinkles here and there or something different, but I would always see the same shit when it came to fucking Greg Olson's play calling. Same fucking shit. It was typical, prototypical. So I'm interested in this guy that we got as our head coach when it comes to actual play calling, because he changes shit up a lot. Whenever you went against the fucking New England Patriots, you knew you weren't gonna get the same shit you watched on tape. You weren't. It wasn't gonna happen. There was something new. There was gonna be something completely different, and it was going to attack your weakness every single fucking time. He excelled at that. So Josh McDaniels, I'm really excited to see what he brings to the table when it comes to this offense. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Yo, hello. Raiders won for life. What up, Raider John? Another great hire yesterday. Yep. Man. Like I said, I keep seeing good move, and the only questionable move I had was the special teams coach. But at the same time, I've already stated earlier in the video, I mean, okay, if you look early on, he actually did really good, as had the high ranked in the NFL when it came to special teams. So I guess we could hope that he does the same thing here, where he comes right in and everything just goes up from there, and you could only go down from there. I mean, I get it. And like I said before, there was injuries and shit on the special teams unit. So Broncos, they just had a shit end of the stick last year, man. I'm not gonna even front. I mean, let's be real about this. The football gods have not been kind to the Broncos, like at all. When it comes to injuries, when it comes to being in, quarterback fucking hell, they can never get that position right. Since Peyton Manning has left, they have not figured that shit out. Their fucking ownership is going to hell. They're gonna sell the team, guys. I mean, everything points to that. They're going to sell the fucking team. So it's like the front office is fucked up. The quarterback situation is fucked up. Hey, everything else looked legit on their team. The only thing that really fucked them up was their special teams too. I mean, and that's just me being real about it, well, going to use a 2 tight end set, so Waller is going to be. Yeah, Jason Smith. He's known for doing that, using 2 tight end sets. I remember. I think back when he was offensive coordinator, and they had those 2-headed monsters at tight end, and one of them was really a monster, a piece of shit. But when he was rolling, he had 2 really solid tight ends. So who knows? Every position going into the draft is pretty much open for his open season, guys. You could basically pick up anything. You at the end of the day, I think what this front office is going to do is go for the best player available. I don't see us just picking up by a position need, because there's positions that we got filled already that we could probably go after because it would fit the scheme. If we get another tight end in the draft, I wouldn't be surprised because of the 2 tight end set. Even though we have Foster Moreau, maybe he doesn't believe in him. Maybe he wants to see what. Maybe there's a more talented player in the draft that we could pick up. You never know. That option, there's an option there. Also with the running back, he usually runs a 3-headed monster, guys. Everybody knows with New England, their running game is running back by committee. They don't have that bell cow. So Jacobs, he's gonna have a lot more rest. We're gonna end up so we're definitely gonna either pick up another running back in the free agency, or we're going to pick up one in the draft. It's gonna happen, guys. Because I'm sorry, but Reyes, I like him. There's got to be a legitimate reason why we did not play him throughout the year. And if I'm not mistaken, that stupid mistake he made during the game where he caught the ball and he shouldn't have. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that just knocked him off the fucking team. Just that one fucking play alone. So shit happens, man. NFL stands for not for long. You never know. It comes and it goes. All right. I can't believe Dennis Allen got another job. I can't believe Dennis Allen got another job. But at the same time, man, he's been very consistent with that team. As much as I love to bash Dennis Allen for the stupid decisions he made while being the Raiders head coach, and he made some stupid decisions, the guy's been very consistent as of late as a coordinator, and he's been very good as a defensive coordinator. So from a perspective of someone running a team, he's got to learn under one of the best, Sean Payton, for the longest. So, I mean, he was bound to get another shot. And, I think it was Wasted pointed this out. No one got a worse deal than Dennis Allen coming into the Raiders because of the cap situation that he walked into. Reggie McKenzie went into this knowing that he's going to have to get someone that's going to be a yes man to him, because every other fucking coach would lose their fucking mind. If you couldn't actually deal with the situation that was actually put in front of you when it comes to rebuilding a team, you're going to be out on your ass pretty much after the first year. That's the reason why he hired Dennis Allen, because he didn't want to actually get put in that circumstance where he gets a good head coach and loses him right away. So I think he got a guy that he thinks has potential, but if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We could get someone else better later. So that was probably why he gave Dennis Allen his shot, because he did have a high ceiling, a high potential, but the fall wasn't really that low. I mean, look what happened. He ended up when he got fired, he went back to defensive coordinator. Now he's getting a second opportunity. I wish him the best. I do not want him as a head coach. I wouldn't want him back as a head coach. I wish the Saints luck with that, and hopefully he doesn't make stupid decision as a head coach. Hopefully he learned from his first time around. Because I tell you right fucking now, what he did was he tried to situate things too much, and I believe that the whole circumstance that he walked under, he did not have the right tools. I'm not gonna front. Reggie McKenzie basically was demolishing this team because we were in cap hell. So who knows? Maybe he might do better this time around now that he actually got some franchises that are willing to give him the tools he needs, and they have a better situation than we did when he came to the Raiders. So we'll see. If everything does go to shit, that just means what we all assume it meant. He belongs as a fucking defensive coordinator, because he's a hell of a fucking defensive coordinator, guys. I can never take that away from Dennis Allen. The funny thing was he was just a shitty head coach for the Raiders, and that's just the truth. Imagine Pitts, Waller, or another safety like Morgan. Barber. Is it Barber? Barber is the one that made that stupid play, right? I know one of our running backs is out on his ass because of that stupid fucking decision he made. Was it Barber? It was Barber, huh? I don't know why, but I thought it was Regis. No, Regis wasn't even in the game, huh? He wasn't even. He played one fucking game, ran a big ass fucking 20-yard play, and then we never seen him again for the rest of the year. It was so fucking odd. Like it was like we didn't want him to make plays or some shit. I don't know what happened, but I remember he's back on the practice squad. Probably not anymore, but probably not as of next year. But I remember we ended up putting him back on the practice squad. I think it was Barber that made that stupid boneheaded play. All I know is we're down to 2 running backs plus Jalen Richard. Jalen Richard is a good back, probably a good third down back too. At the same time, I would still want to go into free agency looking for just a solidified running back that you could play, that could be part of this running back room, to make it just so that we don't got to look at that anymore. We don't got to look at the position anymore. We know we got a 3-headed monster. We know that even at the worst case scenario, Jalen Richard could pick up the slack and jump in too. I love Jalen Richard on special teams because he puts in work on that. I love him as a blocking running back. Dude, that dude could lay the wood. And he does still have some fucking burst to him, guys. Like, since the first time I met since the first time I seen Jalen Richard run in the NFL, I knew he was going to be good. Question is, how is that going to work out? We'll see. Yeah, Todd Down. Yeah, man. He took over as the offensive coordinator for the Titans, right? Todd Downing. Or am I tripping? Is that so? All I know is that when he was the offensive coordinator of the Raiders, I absolutely fucking loathed that motherfucker. Like, I hated that guy. But I mean, if you succeed somewhere else and you fell to dust, there could have been other, things, variables to the whole thing. I know. But at the same time, fuck that guy. In the red zone. Mario Prez. Yo, good. Yo, you just took me back, bro. You just took me back. All I remember is Dennis Allen saying, hey, dude, I'm not gonna even front. What I just said right now, I'm not gonna even front. When I say that, it's like my because I say that a lot, and it's kind of a way of saying something, but not, just stopping and being like, what? At the same time, there's other people that use other words. Like, for instance, I think it's dirty. Dirty is very what do you call it? Good with words. He knows how to speak. He knows how to speak his mind. Very artistic. Like when it comes to the verbiage, but he always ends everything with, "You know what I'm saying," and that's like me with my I ain't gonna front. That's like me with my I ain't gonna front. With some people, they just turn to that kind of mid wording where they go like I remember every time I would hear that, I'd be like, yo, this guy won't stop saying like It was like, dude, I thought I was listening to Master P every time that dude did an interview. A phenomenon. Anyways, let's see, Rock. Gus had us in the red zone a lot. Of course, Morig wasn't man-to-man coverage, but if you're a real Raider fan, you know Morig. Yeah. Morig, yo, at the same time, dude. Look, a lot of people they want to critique Morig, but let's be real about this, guys. If he wasn't if you weren't hearing his name a lot, and you knew that position was covered when it comes to like actual coverage and shit like that, you knew he was doing his fucking job. If you don't hear a fucking safety's name a lot, they're doing their fucking job. Plain and simple. They're not getting out of position. They're holding it down. Yes, he fucking dropped a wide open interception, but that's the only criticism I got from Murray. Anything else, I could just chop that up to fucking rookie rookie setbacks. It's like that's what I would chop it up to. Let's see. No deep balls, but damn those dirt strippers. Okay, let's see. We haven't stopped the deep pass on nothing play in 20 years. We haven't. Yeah, y'all having a full-on discussion right here. Alright. DT sauce is interested in the red zone. It's possible for. Alright, let's see what else we got. Yo, Riot. Yo, honestly, if anybody makes a play for Derek Carr, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just going there. I'm just gonna go and say it. If any team in the NFL makes a play for Derek Carr, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a new regime. There's always possibilities, but at the same time, I don't see him going anywhere. When you got a quarterback with a contract that is reasonable, and you got pieces in place that are really good, like Max Crosby, like Darren Waller, like Hunter Renfrow, and all you need is a couple more pieces to add, maybe an offensive lineman here, maybe a number one receiver there, and you got a legitimate shot. Why the fuck would you trade away one of your main pieces for a maybe? And by maybe, I mean the only way you do that is if you know you're going to get an all-star to replace him. And I'm going to be real with you, I do not see anybody coming to the Raiders this offseason at quarterback position. I see them going other places. Number one, they don't know what we're going to look like. Number two is when it comes to that money, let's be real about this. These guys that came from the Patriot way, they're not known for dropping a big bag on a player unless it's absolutely necessary. And we're probably not gonna do that. Shit. In general, this entire franchise is not known for dropping a bag until since fucking Al Davis died. He was the one that was doing all them big ass fucking moves, big ass fucking big money moves and shit like that. So I don't see us doing that, and I don't see Derek Carr going anywhere. That's just me being real. I wouldn't be surprised if people called about him though. I mean, you got to do your due diligence as a team. If you think that he might be available, call. You make an offer. I mean, that's any team in the NFL is going to do that. That Raiders are probably going to do that too. I mean, if you could improve at any position, you better be on that phone trying to improve on that position. I think if you're doing hypothetical, right? Hypothetically, if DC went to the Saints, yes, I think he'd do very well there. But at the same time, I don't think he would want to go there for the simple fact that he's worked under that coach before and it didn't work out. So, I mean, Just my opinion, but I don't think he would want to go there. I still have a feeling some block may happen. Yeah, man. I have a feeling there's gonna be some big moves this offseason. I just don't see us doing it at quarterback. If we did, it is what it is. I've already stated this, guys. That's what it's about for me. I love Derek Carr as a quarterback, but if we were to move on from him, it wouldn't bother me as much now as it would have like a few years ago. At the same time, because I honestly think that if we make a move like that, we're not going to do it without a backup plan, without a sure thing that we're going to get a top 5 quarterback to replace him. Simple as that. You don't get rid of something that's good to get something that's just as good, because you don't know. You don't know where that's going to lead. You don't know where that's going to take you. I think until you have a sure thing, a bullet in the chamber, don't pull that fucking trigger, because you're going to end up shooting blanks. You're not going to be able to do shit. So it's like, nah, don't take that shot until you got a sure thing. All right, that's just my personal opinion. However, like I said, I stand behind this franchise no matter what. This is my team, so we'll see what happens. But we're not gonna, Alan. We should draft the QB, not this year though. If anything, we should extend Carr for another 3 years, maybe. See what happens, and draft the quarterback next year. That's when the quarterback class actually gets a little bit better. Everything I read about when it comes to this year's draft, just not good enough. Just not there. I don't see anything that points towards a replacement for Carr. Even a backup quarterback, I wouldn't draft this year. I would get someone that is solidified in the NFL and someone that has been, maybe even a journeyman in the NFL. Hell, Fitzpatrick would be fine for me. I don't care. Like, someone that can actually take over a team and do decent, and that has a proven resume as a backup. I wouldn't draft one. Just my opinion. Next year, for sure. You gotta look to the future, no matter what. Yeah, what up, man? How you doing? Carr ain't going nowhere. Needs our QB, fix the offensive line, get him nose tackle, speedy wide receiver. We're competing against top teams. Salutes from the Bay Area. What's up, Bay Area? How you doing, bro? Superman Gizzy, how you doing, bro? Carr needs the better protection. Agreed. 100% agree, Superman. Yeah, Carr needs a better protection, specifically on that right tackle position. Was not looking good last year. So I think if we actually get maybe two decent linemen, either in the draft or free agency, that should shore things up. Because a couple of the players that we were actually really hard on early on in the season actually came along pretty nicely, and I was actually happy with the way they were playing. I think, Andre James, he came along good, dude. Like he wasn't no Rodney Hudson, but he actually got up to the caliber of a decent center, and I can't get mad. I think the the other pieces of the line were touch and go, particularly. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that motherfucker's name. I talk too much shit about him. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Moving on. We can get decent backup for 3 free agents. I respect it. Mm-hmm. Okay, Riots, that's actually a really good question. Why would you say the 2017 Raiders didn't have a good season when last year they were considered the Super Bowl contender in 2016? The downfall was this, guys. Injuries. Injuries played a big part in our downfall in that season. Also, we kind of became predictable. The biggest issue I had was with the offensive play calling. When it came to being effective, at all. When it came to attacking the offenses, we didn't really change our game plan. We went in with the same game plan almost every single game, attacking offenses that year. Not only that, another big fucking problem that happened was Derek Carr broke 2 bones in his fucking back that year. Did I mean a lot of people don't remember that. Right around the Bronco game, that's when he got injured, and after that, he wasn't the same, guys. He was kind of skittish. He didn't want to get hit again. Would you fucking blame him? I've hurt my back before, and honestly, guys, I didn't want to, dude. I didn't even want to shake someone's hand sometimes because just lifting my arm up would fucking hurt. And this dude broke 2 bones in his fucking back. So, you could attribute that to it. Also, there was kind of a divide in the locker room, and anybody that says there wasn't, they were trying to deny it, but let's be real. That fucking Washington game, a lot of things went downhill after that. I think they didn't intend to splinter the locker room or anything like that, but there was a couple statements made by our coach that kind of made the locker room turn on him, in my opinion. They kind of they gave up on Jack Del Rio, and for whether it was right, wrong, or whatever, anything in between, you gotta understand, when you're leading men, you cannot have them work, not look up to you and not respect you. And in my personal opinion, there are certain things he did that lost the respect of the locker room. That also attributed to it. So with all those put together, that's why our 2017 season went to shit. All right, let's see what else we got. Man, Reese Rock, you really trying to stir up some shit, huh? Yo, Russ can throw the ball like Steph Curry shooting cars. Russell Westbrook. Hey man, honestly, man, I if I've already said I don't want to trade Carr. I've already said I don't think we're gonna trade Carr. However, if we were to trade Carr, in my personal opinion, we should not settle for anything less than 2 fucking picks. 2 fucking first round picks. And that's because if you were to get 2 first round picks, you could actually address needs this season and go after a quarterback next season. That's just my opinion. However, I've already said it. I don't want to trade Carr. I want a proven quarterback in the ready if we were to go that route. I do not see any of them coming to Las Vegas though, so I don't want to trade Carr. Yeah, yo, talking shit. Yo, Incognito got paid just for sitting on the couch. That dude, he was like, yo, honestly, guys, I loved him the first season with the Raiders. He did a good job, not only freaking on the field, but mentoring. Colton Miller did a hell of a job, and he was worth the pay that day. This last season, though, you got to give that man the Trent Brown treatment, because he just basically collected a check. That man was, it was a waste of a fucking what do you call it? It was a waste of a fucking position, guys. That we invested something that we shouldn't have. We should have known better, guys. I mean, you seen how injury prone he is. Shit. Shouldn't have taken the shot. Should have moved on early on and cut fucking ties right there and then and there. But it is what it is. That's in the past. We're not gonna have him next year, and we're gonna move on. We're gonna actually make the right choices this time around, I believe. J Dog, stack picks. Stack them picks. Yeah, I'm good with that. Stack them picks. The more picks we have, the more chances we have, and the more chances we have, the likely the percentage lands in our favor. So I am all for stacking picks. Uh, I do not know what this regime is like drafting quarterbacks and drafting wide receivers, defensive backs, any position. So I'll have to go after this year and tell you whether or not we should attack certain needs in the draft or attack them in free agency. Next year I'll be more prepared because I'll know what this uh, front office is capable of when it comes to evaluating talent, when it comes to bringing talent in, and when it comes to addressing needs. So we'll see. We'll see. Good reason to file Kevin Kanye. Yeah, that was a legitimate reason to fire Cable. When you see Incognito still on the roster, getting paid and not doing jack shit, what the fuck is this? Like, that alone should have gotten Tom Cable fired, man. But Tom Cable is a good coach. It's just he's basically I don't know what it is. I think he thought he could win with any team because he had such a good fucking offensive line when he got here, and he was able to move people around to keep winning and keep winning. Not winning, but like keep a good caliber of a fucking pass protection, run blocking game, all that. And he believed in himself as a coach that he could actually get a young group together and do something really good with it. I'm sorry, but that didn't work out. That didn't work out. He was basically pulling a Gruden, where Gruden wanted to tear everything down and pick his own guys and get his own people in there. And I'm sorry, man. If you already got money in the bank, don't go begging for pennies. Don't start from scratch. Don't try and collect change on the corner. Don't do that kind of shit when you don't have to. You got money, invest in what you already have. And I'm sorry Tom Cable didn't do that. That's what pissed me off about Tom Cable was he had a good situation and I'm almost positive he told the fucking front office, he told John Gruden, hey, yo, I don't need these guys. Get rid of them. Move on from them, and I could actually build the line just myself. You got me. I could actually construct a good offensive line from scratch. And I'm sorry that was a failure, man. That he failed at that shit. And that's just my humble opinion, though. Mm. Another question: what was the downfall of 2020 Raiders, where we went 6-3? Downfall: our conditioning coach was ass. All right. Look, 2020, I gotta tell you right fucking now, was the same as 2019. We looked good, then went to shit. Look good, then went to shit. Uh, Honestly, guys, in my personal opinion, I think that the 2020 Raiders could have actually done a lot better if we actually had better conditioning. Because according to actual players, this was a statement taken by players from from I think it was Ian. It wasn't Ian Rappaport. I think it was one of the analysts on Twitter. One of those fucking checkered guys. I call them checkered guys. They gotta check by their fucking name, whatever the fuck. He actually stated that a player actually came out and said the reason why the Raiders did so good this year was because they did not have Gruden grinding the shit out of them towards the end of the year. So our conditioning was not only not affected because we were overworking ourselves. We weren't taking enough rest. We weren't taking timeouts like when we should have. Things kind of went to shit. Personally speaking, I think Gruden kind of dug himself a hole and then couldn't get out of it. He just overworked his players. That's probably what attributed to that. This year, they said that Rich actually took time to let the players rest, let the players adjust, and we were more effective down the stretch. So that probably would did it. All right, guys. Yo, that's gonna cut it. I'm gonna have to cut it off here. I love chatting with y'all. Thanks for showing up. Hit that like button on your way out. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And that's gonna do it, man. All right, like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video, and go Raiders.